Live from Sutter's Fort with more on their hands-on history lesson. Good morning, Steve.
Good morning, Tina. Good morning, Camby.
So we always love when we get to check in with you.
Come out here and be a part of what's going on.
Yeah, what are you guys doing today?
You know what? We're celebrating the gold rush. You know, we call it a fort, Sutter's Fort. But during the gold rush era, it changed into a commercial center and gambling. It's not bingo, Tina, but by golly, it's Faro, which was one of the more popular gambling games at the time.
Okay.
Mining the miners was probably more important than mining the gold was at this time. And Sutter's Fort turned to a purely commercial center. And some of the things we're going to feature today are the activities that took place during the gold era. For instance, we've got medicine right here. Here's your sawbones. You can see why the doctors got that name with some of this equipment. They'll be spinning and weaving, and people can actually work at the looms. We have gold panning going on, cooking demonstrations using ironware, and lots of things in which the public can participate. Over here we have what's called Shut the Box. This was one of the more popular games at the time, as well as a type of dice game, and this will be happening. Of course, we always fire the cannon at 11, 1, and 3 on these special days. And over here we have our gold panners. And music will be happening. We've got a bunch of period instruments from the middle of the 19th century. And of course, with gambling came gamblers. And not all of them were nice people. There came nefarious gamblers, and they brought with them the equipment of that age. And you'll notice that they not only had guns, they had guns that could be concealed. Easy, you know, they only wanted to be cheated once. They also bought revolving guns. This is called an Allen's revolver, and this allowed the gambler to get off at least 6 shots. So you only got cheated once, as it turned out. But lots of activities going on. We'd love to have the kids. It's going to be warm today. They can come get wet as they pan for gold.
Steve, you guys do such a good job of making this interactive. What's the reaction from the kids actually getting to take place in history?
You know, it gives them the opportunity to learn history in a setting other than the classroom, that's for sure. You know, most of them leave here with smiles on their face, as well as with coloring books and the projects that they do. We're going to have beading today, so kids will be able to make their own little necklace or bracelet and their own little projects from the weaving department, lots of different things.
All right, Steve, you're going to be out there 10 to 5 today. If people want to find out about the other things that are going on with Sutter's Fort, when you guys are going to be having all those interactive activities, where can they go?
You know what? They can go to our website, which is the California State Parks, and then / Sutter's Fort, or they can go to the Sutter's Fort Foundation website. And we do this the 3rd Saturday of every month, and each month has a different theme. This one's themed for the gold rush, but we also feature women and pioneer women. And I think Tina's been out here for one of those events.
Yep.
Yeah.
All dressed up.
And did
too.
you hear him talking about the gambling? He said no bingo, but a different type.
Oh, man.
A different type of game.
Yeah, so you see this big gun here. This used to be, when it was a fort, you know, they utilized something like this as a weapon. But by the era of the gold rush, this became strictly a hunting weapon. How'd you like to go hunting with that?
Yeah, that's huge.
Imagine how many ducks you could take down with one shot.
Yeah, wow.
But yeah, so the fort changed to from a agricultural and manufacturing center to a purely commercial center. Several different bars and card rooms that people from the time said were open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
All right. Steve, thanks very much.
What the miners were doing with all their gold.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Stop by. It is a lot of fun.